Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of Bangladeshi Reaction. This is your host Freeman. For those who are new in our channel, I'm an ordinary citizen of Bangladesh reacting to the whole world. By the title of the video, you already know it. Today we are about to react on the national food of Turkey. We have already made a video on the national anthem of Turkey. Please check it out and let me know what you think about it. Okay, let's see what Google has to say about it. It says manti is considered the national dish of Turkey. The dish usually prepared from lamb or beef meat and either cooked or fried. It is served with a spicy sauce based on natural yogurt. Natural yogurt? I didn't know that yogurt can be natural, if you know what I mean. So you're about to go to YouTube and search for the recipe of the national dish of Turkey, and let's see what we find. So here we have a search by Manti recipe Turkey, and we have find this the first one with 106k views and by Turkish food travel channel.
Hi everyone, merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. In this episode,
So we have someone named Aisha who's going to prepare the national dish of Turkey.
we are making Turkish style mantı.
So here it looks like biscuits kind of thing, like cookies, right? Let's see how actually it is.
Mantı is a Turkish style dumpling and it's a traditional and trendy dish in Turkey,
She is giving a lot of information about the dish. This is so cool.
loved by everyone. It may have originated in the Mongol Empire's territories and
May have originated in Mongol empires, guys.
the Uyghur people of northwest China. The recipe was carried across Central Asia along the Silk Road to Anatolia by Turkic
If we see the location of Turkey and the location of Mongol Empire, it's a long way, and definitely it has traveled through so many different areas. So I'm sure that this national food of Turkey is not only popular in Turkey but also popular in between these areas.
and Mongol peoples. Turk and Mongol horsemen on the move are supposed to have carried frozen or dried mantı, which you can quickly boil over a campfire.
So that you can like have it real quick. That's kind of cool.
The first printed recipe book, Melceü Tabbahin, published in 1844, includes a Tatar böreği which is similar to mantı but served without garlic yogurt sauce.
So it's a similar recipe but not the exact one as she's saying.
Traditionally, Turkish mantı is very small. We make it very tiny.
Yeah, I can see it. It's definitely very small. I mean, you have to like eat. I don't know how to eat. Let's see.
There is a saying that it is preferable to fit 40 mantı pieces in one spoon.
40 pieces in one spoon? I wonder what does the size would be the spoon or the size of the mantis.
I'm gonna try that. I made an experiment and tried it in different sizes. And for the vegetarians, I'm gonna also make one with spinach and it's gonna be delicious. Let's get started.
Though it says on Google that it's mainly made of beef and lamb, but as she's saying, the vegetarians can also try it using different vegetables, of course.
I have 2/3 of a cup water plus 1 teaspoon if needed, half teaspoon salt, 1 medium-sized egg, and 2.5 cups, about 350 grams all-purpose flour.
So we have egg, salt, flour. Doesn't seem very complicated, right? The eggs
The
going
dough I
in.
will make is similar to pasta dough, and the difference from the other type is it's a stiff, not sticky dough.
Okay, so there she's making the dough.
So this is probably one of the most crucial hints of the recipe, to have a stiff dough, not soft, to fill and seal it better.
So the dough cannot be very soft, right? Okay.
So don't add extra water first and make sure it comes together.
Less water, more tough.
And I just needed to add 1 teaspoon extra, since it can change, depends on the flour.
1 teaspoon of water.
And it
Yeah, I
will
think so.
become
All right.
to a nice playable dough after 1-2 minutes of kneading.
Playable dough. Nice. I like the way she's saying her pronunciation. Definitely she belongs to Turkey, no doubt. Oh, by the way, I'll be providing the link of this video in the description so that you can see it without any kind of interruption, like I'm doing the interruptions, right?
So here is the final look, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, not very soft.
I'm gonna cut the dough into 2 pieces
Okay. I wonder what she's using
and
to cut.
cover it with a stretch film
Okay, cool.
after turning it into a disc,
Okay.
and let it rest for at least half an hour for easy rolling. If you are in the hot season, you can do that in the fridge too.
I don't know why she's like wrapping those doughs with the plastic wrapper, because definitely I don't have much experience in cooking, but in our country we do use doughs to make so many different dishes, but I've never seen in my family or friends like, you know, wrapping those doughs using this plastic wrapper, because in Bangladesh we try to avoid plastic as much as
Meanwhile,
we
we're
can.
gonna prepare the filling. I have 250 grams ground beef,
Oh, she has beef to prepare it differently.
1 medium-sized onion,
Oh, by the way, another thing I would like to add here, you see, Bangladesh imports a lot of onion from Turkey every year.
some black pepper, red pepper flakes, and salt.
Okay.
First, I'm going to grate my onion from the small size of the grater.
Of course.
And another second hint, we're not gonna add the juice of the onion because it will make the
Dough.
filling too juicy,
Too juicy.
and harder to fill the mantas.
Oh, okay.
So don't add it.
Of course, if the filling is too juicy,
the
it will make
ground
the
beef
doughs like
and
softer.
Half teaspoon salt,
Of course.
and again half teaspoon each black pepper and red pepper flakes.
Okay.
Just mix everything well until it is combined,
Nice.
and our meat filling is ready.
I like the way she is using her bare hands, you know, like in our country, Bangladesh, mostly we do with our bare hands.
And for the vegetarian
Vegetarians.
version, I wanted to try to fill it with spinach.
Oh, she's using
This
spinach,
is
no
just
vegetable, by the way.
sauteed spinach with onion and olive oil.
So leaf-like vegetables, we have a different name in Bangladesh, you know. The leaf-like vegetables, we call them shak. And the hard vegetables, we call them shobji. So yeah.
I just wanted to make an extra flavor by adding white cheese peynir
Okay, she's adding cheese now.
and
white
mix
ones.
it well
More red
with some
chili
seasoning.
flakes.
Again, red pepper flakes and black pepper.
Oh, she's not mixing them, so yeah, definitely. I'm personally not a very big fan of this red chili flakes because it burns my stomach a lot.
My dough has rested, and I got the first one.
Okay.
Sprinkle good amount of flour over the countertop and begin to roll out.
Nice.
I'm using this extra heavy rolling pin. It's marble.
Oh, she's using the marble made
Since I
rolling
had it,
thing.
I'm using it. It's optional, of course.
And
But
because it's
makes
made
it
of
easier
marble,
to
it's like
roll out
extra
since
heavy
it
as
is
well.
heavy. The dough doesn't need to be very thin. Actually, it needs to be more thicker, like 1 to 2 millimeter, I can say.
So it has to be little thick, not the thinnest.
And make sure it is not sticking to the countertop. You can use extra flour if needed and flip it over from time to time. And
So we have this what should I say, instruments available in almost in every household in Bangladesh, because roti is one of the most popular food that we eat, especially as breakfast, but we definitely eat them as lunch and dinner as well. So we have these ingredients, of course, but also the instruments to prepare this food. Maybe after watching this video, I'll tell my wife, and also going to help my wife preparing this national dish of Turkey and try it.
Traditionally, we also use oklava to roll out the dough, but since not all of you gonna have it, I wanted to use only rolling pin.
Oh, she's being very precise with the sizes, guys, you see? Holy cow.
Now I'm gonna cut my dough into squares. I wanted to use a ruler for it to
I have never seen anyone using a ruler to prepare foods. Definitely she's like really passionate
and
about
to show
it.
you more clearly. So first I'm gonna make my mantas with 2.5 centimeter squares.
I really like the way she's pronouncing. I mean, you can understand everything she's saying, but definitely you cannot speak as the way she is.
If you have pizza cutter, it will be easier to cut it.
Definitely we don't have pizza cutter at our home because pizza is not that popular in our country. Occasional food outside.
And just make the even squares like this.
Okay.
Next, I'm gonna place the filling.
So I think they're making it smaller because it's a tradition maybe, but even if they make it bigger, I would say it would still taste the same and tasty, I would say. I mean they're going to boil or fry it from Google that we have learned, but definitely if it was in our country, I would say that most of the people would prefer the fried ones.
And we are ready to shape it.
Oh, nice shapes.
Make sure
Star
you
looking
dust
shape.
plentifully with flour the tray you're gonna put the mantas and begin to shape. So this is how I do, and we do traditionally. First you fold it like turning into rectangular shape. Seal it on top, bringing all the corners together.
There's definitely a lot of work here. I would definitely have made them bigger.
You might need to stuck the filling again. And if your dough is stiff enough, it will be easy to shape. If it is very soft, it might stick to your hand. So
Of course.
that's why the stiffness of the dough is very important at the first hand. You can dip your hand into flour from time to time.
So it reminds me of one of the popular food in Bangladesh, what we call it somucha. They kind of look triangle shaped, not as small as it was. It can be on different sizes, but definitely not small as mantis, as we are watching. But yeah, samosa is very popular and it has like similar ingredients inside the fillings.
And continue to shape it like so. My first batch is done.
So if you want to put 40 pieces on one spoon, the spoon has to be a little bigger, I would say,
And now I want to try how it's gonna look with 3 centimeter squares.
So she's about to make it a
So
little
it
bigger.
will be easier to fill.
Maybe we can like go a little forward forward in it.
Don't see much difference. Looks compared to make it to kind of making the small in one and the other one.
Okay.
three sizes of mantı.
2 centimeters,
altogether.
2.5 centimeters, and 3 centimeters. The second
And
dough?
The spinach
Oh,
filling
for the
has to
vegetarians, of
just
course, the
pour
same
first,
way.
fill squeeze
They have made the video like too long, I would say. They could have made it little smaller, maybe.
just you to make it like
Oh,
so
they're
if you
forward,
want
they're
to try.
fast forwarding
And
now.
squeeze as much as juice you can from the spinach.
This definitely reminds me of samosa, and right now they're also reminding more of another dish, another food we have. We call it puli. So yeah, we call it beef puli or vegetable puli.
Mantı flour in
Okay, then what they do, they again
It's time to
plastic
check.
wrap in it, right?
I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look later in the video.
Okay.
I feel I'm
Oh,
gonna
so this is the size of the spoon, guys.
success, don't you think so?
40 pieces in one spoon. Makes sense.
Added some salt
Okay, so
and
definitely
olive oil.
they're boiling it with water, olive oil, and salt. They're not frying it.
Mantı, so they and then
And
using
the yogurt.
prepare
How they prepare yogurt?
8 minutes. I'm gonna prepare my yogurt sauce while it's boiling. Using
Why there is no recipe or the preparation of the yogurt of? I don't know. Maybe that's what natural yogurt is. Because sometimes what happens, I have seen, like if you keep the milk for too long, it becomes yogurt. And I think the natural process of milk becoming yogurt is called the natural yogurt.
using homemade plain yogurt.
Homemade plain yogurt, okay.
Going to add some crushed garlic.
Crushed
It's
curry.
optional, but traditionally we do use it.
Optional but traditional.
And mix it.
I feel like eating, guys. I feel like eating this dish right away. I'll definitely tell my wife, show her the video to see if she can, do it. There's
And for
nothing
the
tough.
must-have butter sauce,
Butter sauce.
in a small saucepan, melt 1 to 2 heaped tablespoons butter and sprinkle about 1 teaspoon mix of red pepper flakes and paprika. Either it can be sweet or hot, depends on your choice, and it's ready.
The sauce.
Sometimes I make a mint sauce on top, which is same, just add dried mint rather than red pepper flakes.
It's really hard for me to say that how the taste of the food is going to be, especially with the sauce, because I've never tried anything that actually made of this butter and paprika chili flakes,
And it really comes out delicious too. So you can try both. My mantı is cooked also, and now it's time to serve it.
Okay.
You can always add more
So it's the mantes, the yogurt, and the sauce all together.
yogurt sauce and from the butter sauce on top while eating. I just finished serving it
Adding what?
with
Black pepper?
extra dried mint and red pepper flakes on top.
Man, she really likes the
Let's try it.
hot flavor.
I need a bit more heat. So I'm gonna drizzle
She's,
more hot pepper flakes and a bit more oil.
man, she's really like the spicy flavor a lot. She's adding more and more pepper flakes. Crazy. So here's a question now for the Turkish people especially. So do most of the people of Turkey like spicy foods which are like more hot?
Delicious. The meat is cooked very nicely. There is black pepper coming out.
Okay, so now we know about the national dish of Turkey and how to prepare it. I'm definitely going to tell my wife to prepare it, and we definitely like to taste it. I don't think we have any Turkish restaurant in Bangladesh, and I'm not very sure like how will it be if we get one. I think it will be cool. And to add here, the national dish of Bangladesh is actually ilish macher paturi. It's made of hilsha fish with with mustard, and it really tastes very good. I'll be putting the link, the recipe of the national dish of Bangladesh in the description of this video as well. Hopefully you will like it if you like fish, of course. If you are from Turkey, if you are somehow related to Turkey, consider sharing this video with your friends and family to let them know what Bangladesh thinks about the national dish of Turkey. Also, consider subscribing our channel to help us grow. There is a PayPal link available in the description. Consider sending us donations so that we can make better quality videos. I really wish to visit the world physically someday. That would be so nice. We have a long way to go, guys. We have a long way to go. Let's have this journey together.